Hi, my name is Eric Wilson. I'm an independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. In the next 6 to 7 minutes, I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2012 F350. Now, coming in on the front left tire, you've got about 90% on aggressive snow tires, so you've got lots and lots of tread. Now, coming behind the front left tire, first thing I want to point out, this is your outer tie rod. Now, this is the only thing that holds the wheel to the steering, and it is tight, critical. This is your left sway bar link connected from here to here. That's connected and doing its job. Now, if you notice in here, inside here is where your U-joint comes out into the drive shaft. Now, if this was leaking, there's a seal in here, and if this was leaking, you'd see oil all across here. But that is definitely not leaking, so that's a good sign, because nobody wants oil on their driveway. Now, on your front, okay, so your front diff, another leak spot is right here at the bottom of the diff, but you can see for yourself, bone dry. Some other leak spots is now, this is the bottom of your oil pan right there. Again, no leakage that I can see whatsoever. So leak wise, the other place, another leak spot is right here where the bottom of the steering box is right here, and this is bone dry. So leak wise, this thing is very, very good. Now, I'll take you into the rest of it now. Now, this is your left front strut. Now, this strut is very, very recent, okay? So it's been replaced, what I would say, within 6 months, okay? Now, your left front spring suspension here is intact, no breaks, no cracks. Another leak point would be right here where the drive shaft comes into the front diff, and you can see for yourself, bone dry. So I'm not seeing any leaks in this car at all, or this truck at all. Now, on your front brakes, you've got about 20,000 K left on your front brakes. So lots of brakes, lots of tires, no leaks, everything suspension wise good so far. Now, coming in on the front right tire, again, different tread, that's okay, but definitely lots of tread, lots and lots of tread. No, I'm sorry, it's not different tread. It's the exact same tread and about 90% tread, so you got lots of front tread. Now, coming in on the front right spring suspension, if you follow it up, no cracks, no breaks. The shock, again, fairly recent, okay? Now, and if these are full of oil, if it was leaking, you'd see it leaking all the way down there, and that's bone dry. So suspension-wise on the front right, no problems. Your brakes, again, about 20,000 K left on your front brakes. Now, this is the right outer tie rod, and it is tight. This is a part of the right outer tie rod as well. It is tight as well. Your lower ball joint on both right and left are good and tight as well. Now, if you look inside there for the knuckle right there, you see, now if it was leaking, you'd see it leaking right there, and that is good and dry. So I'm not seeing any leak issues here. Another point, if it's going to leak, it would leak on this shock right here. It would leak on this shock, that's that tube right there, and it's not. So leak wise, I'm not seeing anything. Suspension wise, brake wise, everything is clean so far. Now, this is one of 2 catalytic converters. In fact, there's the other one. And the problem is people are reaching under here and going cut and going cut. And in less than 5 minutes, you've lost both cats. And now you've got about a $1,500 repair job. Now, to stop that, I've got a simple system that will protect your cats from getting stolen. Just ask the dealer, because it's free. We want to protect your cats, and we're willing to do it for free if you buy the vehicle. Simply ask the dealer. He'll send you to me, and I'll do it for you, and you're out the door. Now, another leak point would be right here where the drive shaft comes out of the diff. You can see for yourself, bone dry. And as a matter of fact, this is the transfer case here, and you can see for yourself, no leaks whatsoever. So leak wise, I'm not seeing anything. Your exhaust looking, other than surface rust, actually, you got your exhaust is a little rough here, okay? Some of your I don't think it's not leaking, but it's definitely got some rust. So, does it need to be replaced or repaired right now? No, but just so you're aware of it. Okay, your rear brakes, you got about 20,000 K on your rear brakes, the same as your front. On your rear left suspension, this is your suspension. I'm not seeing any cracks, any breaks in your leaf springs. Your what do you call it? Your sway bar link connected from here up to up to here, intact and doing its job. Yeah, and now another leak point would be right here. Okay, and that is not leaking, so that's dry. Another leak point would be at the bottom of the diff there and bone dry. I'm not seeing any leaks in here anywhere. Okay, the rear out, your rear left tire tread about same as the front, about 80 to 90% tread, so locks to tread. Got yourself a class 3 hitch, kind of handy. About 20,000 K on your rear brakes, same as the left side. Okay, this is the rear left tire, and again about 80 to 90% tread on all season or snow tires there. Your right rear suspension intact, no brakes. Your sway bar, your right rear sway bar link connected from here to here, intact. I'm not seeing any rust issues here at all. Actually, there are very few, like some surface rust, but nothing major at all. This deck is quite clean, and so are the cabs of the corner there. Yeah, this thing is in very good shape. Okay, you got 275 779K on it. No check engine lights that I can see. No cracks in your windshield. Dash is clean. AC is blowing very, very cold. Oh, that's the best. Now I'll take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Okay, with the motor running. Okay, I am not hearing anything of any concern. The thing I always do to check any motor is I take off the oil cap and I look for white goo, because that would indicate an internal leakage. And this is clean. I'm not seeing any indication that there's any kind of internal leakage there. In fact, I'm not hearing any concern with this motor at all. And as far as I can tell, this has been a well-maintained vehicle. So hopefully this will help you make an informed decision. And by all means, ask the dealer, if you buy the vehicle, ask him about the free cat protection. And the other thing is a free 10% fuel saving device. I have put them on cars for 20 years. They always work, they never stop working, and they save 10% all the time. And that's yours for free. Just ask the dealer, he'll hook you up with me, and I'll take care of you. Have a good one.